Welcome everybody, it's Souldin here, and welcome to another episode of Tea Time.
I'm here as well.
Yes, with me today is Rafi.
Yo.
Also with me today, the tea I'm testing out today is gunpowder.
Gunpowder can't talk.
Because that is literally a tea. Gunpowder tea.
I hope it blows him up.
Yeah, apparently it says to stop what you're doing once you've made this tea, so I'm a little concerned about what this tea is going to be like.
I'm shuffling away a little bit.
And I'll try it at the end of the recording. Anyway, for today's tea time...
Wait, you make it and just leave it there for like a whole 10 minutes?
Yeah, it takes... I'm not got it with any milk, so it takes that long for it to cool down.
Oh. I'm just gonna drink mine through the episode.
Yeah. And Rafi's got a regular tea here, because he isn't blowing up.
Delicious tea.
Anyway, we're almost a minute in, and we haven't even opened up with the subject, but that's normal for tea time.
Christmas happened recently, as most people will know.
Yeah.
And we get video games for Christmas, because we have nothing else to do with our lives, and everything revolves around video games.
Except for you, at the moment it revolves around coursework.
Yeah.
New Grin Brothers show, coursework. Just us recording you doing coursework.
It'd be very educational, and then people wouldn't be able to complain about our channel. Yeah, education.
Yeah. In any case,
Probably better than some of the schools.
Because, you know, we play video games on Grin Brothers, if you may have noticed this, and we've got lots of video games at Christmas time, both for ourselves and other people within our family, we decided, hey, let's do an episode just discussing what games we got at Christmas and whether we could actually do any of them as potential Grin Brothers episodes. Should we just start off with the ones that we can't do as Grin Brothers episodes because they're on our 3DS?
Well, yeah, we got Pokemon, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. I got Ruby and then got Sapphire, respectively. And we don't have stuff to record them. We do want to eventually get the capture card thingy, majiggy wigger.
Yeah, recording a Pokemon game is one of my grand dreams for the Grin Brothers to do a recorded Pokemon playthrough.
It's not really much of a grand dream.
It is, because you don't usually see, you know, a Pokemon playthrough with two people.
That isn't a Nuzlocke?
Yeah, with two people as well.
They all seem to be Nuzlockes. We won't do a Nuzlocke. Well, they might. I'm not. I don't.
I probably won't do one for the channel, but yeah, we got Pokemon. It's been fun playing, but we don't have the 3DS to record. Another game I also got was Fantasy Life.
They can't see it.
I know they can't see it,
so why
but
are you picking it up?
So they can hear the sound of me picking it up. Look, that's the sound of me picking it up.
He's not even played it.
Yeah, not played it yet because I was planning to play it after I've done Pokemon.
Oh.
So you know,
that'll take a while then.
Yeah, I hope. Well, I've got a bit of work in the sort of coming month of January, but Fantasy Life is a game I've been looking forward to playing. But again, it's a 3DS game, so we're not likely to be able to record with it for a long time. And I don't think I probably would with Fantasy Life. Pokemon, maybe. Fantasy Life, maybe not so much.
Another game. I got Steam points during Christmas time.
I didn't actually know that.
Yeah, it's during Boxing Day, but it's basically Christmas for us.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, we basically have two Christmases, one at our house, one at our grandparents. But that's
mini Christmas.
It's actually Boxing Day.
Yeah.
I got Steam points, so I brought Morrowind. I don't have the stuff to record that. I have no clue what I'm doing on Morrowind either.
So, but you eventually plan to get the PC equipment, but that's not going to be like for like at least sort of like a year or two.
And I want to do the Elder Scrolls with oldest brother because we make bear jokes.
Oi!
No,
what, on the PC or
PC, Xbox, and well, you said you didn't want to do any of the Elder Scroll games.
I just didn't think it'd be, you know, I'd figured it'd be too long trying to do one of them.
Yeah, it would be.
And you were against doing long playthroughs at the moment.
It'd be done in my style, so half the stuff would be cut out.
As long as it's not done in our oldest brother's style, that's somewhat better.
There will be puns.
No, I meant how long he takes looking for everything. He'll search the same spot for
that stuff will be cut out.
Oh.
Unless we have puns in it, then it'll stay.
And apples. No.
Apples will stay. Whenever we are looting apples, it'll be in there.
Might as well just play Animal Crossing then if you want apples.
Because apples.
In any case...
the games we can actually record. You start with yours.
Okay, well, I happen to have both my games right in front of me at the moment.
Obviously drinking my tea loud.
Technically 3 games. I got the Bayonetta 2 Special Edition for the Wii U, which comes free with Bayonetta 1 on the Wii U. Either one would be pretty interesting to play and would motivate me to, or both, would motivate me to complete them to the end. We've already done a Bayonetta 2 demo video. Although, on the other hand, I could just sort of go through and complete Wonderful 101. Still yet to do that.
Yeah, you need to do that.
Yeah, but, those are potential games we could play. And the other game I got for Christmas was Watch Dogs for the Wii U as well.
They watch dogs.
I figured that's probably gone a little bit old at this point, but I think it'd be pretty entertaining.
Poodles.
I'm Hackman. I don't know why. I just got that joke in my head. I'm Hackman.
They just sit and watch them.
Yeah, because the main characters look so broody, so I just came up with the idea of I'm Hackman. But a game I'm also quite interested in as a potential idea to record is one you own, Rafi. Care to elaborate on that one?
Oh, well, I'll start with what so far has proven to be my favourite of them, technically, because I'd already played it beforehand, and it's technically just DLC. But Diablo 3, I got the Reaper of Souls.
Not the one I was referring to, but...
Yeah, I know, but I don't care.
I know, you started off with a completely different one.
Yeah.
It's one we did consider earlier on in the Grin
Diablo
Brothers.
3, Reaper... I just considered
And you started waiting until you could get to play as Crusader.
Yeah, because I want to play as Crusader, aka Paladin.
I'll probably be going Wizard.
I got the DLC for it, and I've been playing that as my Witch Doctor, and it's very fun. And I got new spells for my Witch Doctor, but I've not high enough level to use them yet, like the Piranha spell, which has just made me love the Witch Doctor more than before.
So you have, fire dogs, exploding frogs...
Right, hold on. My base move that I use at the moment is the frogs. I can also use a poison dart gun, which is a bit more boring, fire bombs, or spiders. There's Fire Bat spell, but I don't use that. Soul Harvest is one I use. I can summon a zombie gargantua. I have zombie dogs, which are currently on fire, to use as a weapon. I can also make them explode if I wanted to, but I don't use that ability.
Are you sure the Witch Doctor isn't just some crazy animal man?
I can summon tiny little voodoo fetish people. That's what they're called.
I'm not going to question that.
It's what they're called.
Yeah, you stick with that. You stick
fetish isn't necessarily sexualized.
I know, but it still sounds weird when you put voodoo fetish thing.
That's because you're perverted.
No, I mean the voodoo part's weird enough on its own.
You're just perv.
I am not.
Your mind's too sexualized. Yeah. Don't touch me, you freak.
All I did was slap your beard. I didn't touch you at all. It's your beard I slapped.
But yeah, basically I've always wanted to do... I really enjoy Diablo. I think it's a really fun game. I'm a Blizzard fan. Woo, go Blizzard.
You can tell by the way he sounds about it.
Give me more
Go
games.
Blizzard. Go Diablo.
I play a lot of WoW as well. I need to play StarCraft, but that's for another time. The other games I got Little Big Planet 3, not played that yet.
That is one we have considered, when doing the Little Big Planet 2, we've sort of said that we'll definitely do it at some point. Little Big Planet 3 is a definite at some point.
I will be player 1, Liam can be Potato.
There's other characters in Potato, you know.
It seems fitting for him to be a potato. He looks kind of like one in my eyes.
The small potato or the big potato? Because he can shrink.
Big potato. With a little potato on top for a head.
Oi.
Well, you need a head. You're not just a round ball of potato.
Sorry, I was just entertaining myself with the sound recording there.
What?
Because it's just so funny seeing how small yours is. That it spikes up every time I do it.
I got Shadow of Mordor.
That's the game I was referring to.
Yeah, I know what game you're referring to.
No, I'm trying to notify the audience that was the game I was referring to earlier.
I've drunk my tea.
I don't drink my tea still yet, but yeah.
Yeah, Shadow of Mordor. Very fun game, very good game. More challenging than I expected, honestly.
Well, they kind of want you to die for the whole Nemesis thing.
Still only died once. But it is quite challenging. I can see why people die a lot. I've killed a lot of Uruks.
With the Nemesis system, I figured that, I've seen, a couple of people record their sort of encounters with their particular Nemesis, and I figure that would actually be interesting to do as a playthrough, because the Nemesis systems of recording and seeing how it differs from person to person is what I feel is the big appeal of the game. So I figured that would make good recording content. As well as, all of the jokes Rafi made throughout the entire time he was playing it without even being recorded.
Uruk's like, yeah, you left me for the dead, I'm here to kill you again. I don't even know who they are, so I just stab them in the face until they die again.
Yeah, I asked him to interrogate, and instead it was him shanking them.
Yeah. There was another game I got, wasn't there?
Was there another game you got?
I don't know, I'm asking you.
Well, let's see. You said Little Big Planet 3, Shadow of Mordor, Diablo 3, you got Pokemon, you got Morrowind.
There was another game. No, I was thinking of WoW and Dota.
Yeah, WoW.
I got Warlords of Draenor as well, the expansion pack for WoW. I like that.
Again, no sort of PC recording equipment.
That at the moment, but you will.
Well, the only other game we've got to mention is that I did get for our oldest brother, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, which because of stuff like don't do that will pop up on the sound recording and be as annoying as hell.
I know. Purpose. I want to itch my back, but I'm too lazy to move my arms. Okay. No, don't touch me.
I'm trying to itch you.
I don't care. Don't touch me.
Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, with stuff like the event mode or All-Star mode, that could be sort of shorter playthroughs.
Rex.
What?
Mega Man Rex.
Yeah, Rafi is surprisingly good with Mega Man. It's surprising how surprisingly good with Mega Man he is. Because, we heard all these sort of bad things about how Mega Man plays and how he's tricky to use, but talking about Super Smash Bros. Is, something we could say for another video, because there's a lot of things we can discuss about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a potential thing we could do sort of recorded playthroughs of, like Grin Brothers minis and such, or a playthrough of the event matches and such. And that's pretty much all the games we've got. Stop doing that. You've run out of tea. Don't start trying to make drinking sounds.
No, I'm just trying to wind people up. I have to entertain myself somehow.
I'm pretty sure you mumbling is more annoying than you doing licking sounds right next to the mic.
I don't know. I think it'll piss people off.
Yeah, so those are the games we got for Christmas. Any of them could appear as potential playthroughs, or Grin Brothers minis, or other things, or we could just discuss about them in another tea time and such. And now, ladies and gentlemen, and anything in between or not in between, I shall test out this gunpowder tea, which is surprisingly hot in my hand. I did kind of feel like an explosion. Okay, we'll have a taste it.
Hurry up and explode.
The flavour just blows up in your mouth.
Hurry up and explode. The only reason I'm here is to watch you explode, so you better explode.
I'm not exploding just yet. I'm holding on. Not until Grin Brothers have got like 1 million subscribers.
Oh, that's not going to happen.
Maybe in like 6 years' time.
I'll just have to make 1 million accounts.
Anyway, that's our Grin Brothers.
Stop itching.
That's our Grin Brothers tea time discussion about
video games.
Games we got for Christmas that we could do as potential playthroughs. Little Big Planet 3 is one we'll definitely do at some point. I knew you were going to do that, so I stopped talking. Shadow of Mordor is one I'd like to do. Diablo 3 is one we'd probably do later on, depending on if Rafi can tell us whether when we decide to do not so short playthroughs. Yeah, funny enough, you
can edit videos now, so
yeah, I can edit videos now.
I taught him how to edit videos because coursework.
Yeah, coursework. It's a brutal thing.
It's a thing that's going to get me a future.
Yeah, but don't worry, Rafi. If that fails, there's always a future with me.
I'm not gonna let it fail.
Recording with Grin Brothers.
If I have to,
your fans await you.
If I have to Frankenstein it, I will.
Anyway, cheerio everyone. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Tea Time with the Grin Brothers, Souldin and Raphaham.
Yeah. Bye and stuff and stuff.